G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. Who doesn't love marshmallows? And they're also incredibly simple to make at home. So today I'm going to make my own little spin on them because they're so fluffy, so lovely, so delicious. So join me today as I make my version of marshmallow Christmas trees. Now we need to start these marshmallows off by softening up our gelatin. So I have 3 cups of cold water here and I'm just going to sprinkle on 2 tablespoons of gelatin. So we're just going to let that sit there, soften up, soak up all that water while we get started on the rest. Okay, next I have a pot on the stove and it's on a medium heat. So to that I'm going to add in 1 cup of sugar, followed by 3/4 cup of water, and lastly 1 cup of glucose syrup. Now if you can't find it in your area, I'll leave a link down below to my video on how to make your own corn syrup at home. So I'm just going to simply stir this over this medium heat, just until our sugar is completely dissolved. Okay, so the sugar is completely dissolved, and what I've done is I've just turned it up to between a medium and a medium high. And now we're going to let this boil away. It's going to take about 5 to 10 minutes. Now ideally you want to use a thermometer. Now I highly recommend that you buy one. They're actually very cheap. So we want this to get to about 120 degrees Celsius or about 240 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about the softball stage. And just before that I'm going to place the gelatin in the microwave for about 10-15 seconds. And that'll turn it from a soft sponge into a nice liquid. So as soon as this hits the softball stage, I'm going to take it straight off the stove. If you cook it any longer, you're just going to ruin the whole mixture and, well, you have to start again. Okay, so I've taken our gelatin out of the microwave. As you can see, it's a nice liquid, so just place that into a mixing bowl. Okay, so with our mixer on, I'm going to slowly pour in our sugar mixture. You only want to do it very slowly, not too fast. And just turn it up a little bit. You want to turn it up just enough so it's not splashing you, because don't forget, the sugar syrup is very, very hot. Okay, so we're going to keep on mixing this. It's going to take about a good 10 minutes. And as it starts to thicken up, you're going to turn the mixer on a little bit faster at a time and keep on doing that until you get pretty much all the way up to as high as you can go. So we're just going to keep on mixing this until it's nice and cool and extremely fluffy. Okay, as you can see, it is now nice and fluffy and you have that lovely white marshmallow look. So for a bit of flavour, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And because these are Christmas trees, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some green food colouring. So I'm going to add probably about 2 tablespoons worth, but we're just going to do it slowly. So as it's mixing, we're just going to slowly add in some green food colouring and just let it mix through. Basically add as much or as little as you like, just until you get to that desired shade of colour that you're after. So as soon as the colour's mixed through, we can turn off the mixer. Okay, so I have a baking tray here that I've just lined with some parchment paper and given a quick sprinkle with some icing sugar or powdered sugar. So just simply place our mixture on top of our parchment paper. Then we're just going to try and get it as flat as you can, just so it's all nice and even. And once done, we're just going to let it sit here at room temperature for a few hours just to give it a chance to completely cool down, set until it comes up to a nice spongy marshmallow. Now there we have some absolutely fluffy, absolutely delicious marshmallow Christmas trees. There's nothing more satisfying than making your own marshmallow. I mean, you can buy it in the shops, but at home you can make it any shape that you want, any colour that you want. And you can make them as thick or as thin as you like. It's really up to you. The big difference between the store-bought marshmallows and the ones you make at home, and this goes without saying, is that the ones that you make at home taste simply delish. So why not whip up a batch this Christmas? Because your guests will be asking where you brought them from. So thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. As always, I'll leave a list of ingredients down below in the description, as well as links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Home Handy Hints channel. And please do me a massive favour by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.